Now let's call your next comic to the stage. He's going to come up here. He's like my comedy brother, man. I love this gentleman so much. Please welcome to the stage Mr. Stephen Haggerty.
What's up, JPs? Yeah. Nice to be here for the Saturday night special. So I turned 56 a couple weeks ago. Getting older sucks. It's such bullshit. Like in your 20s, you can go out, drink 14 beers, you're snorting coke off some stripper's ass. You'll sleep for 11 minutes, go work a double, you know what I mean? You turn 50, right? Like, you go to bed after 8 o'clock at night, you get up in the morning, your back hurts, your left foot is numb, and all of a sudden water gives you heartburn now. Fucking ridiculous. I'm at that age where I drop something, I just look at it and I'm like, fuck off. Like, I'll buy another one from Amazon. So I've been doing stand-up for about 3 years now. I had turned 53. I quit my job as a college professor and started doing this. And it just really goes to show you it's never too late in life to disappoint your family. I'm married. My wife and I were celebrating our 17th wedding anniversary in a couple of weeks. It's not always easy. Social media doesn't help. My wife is always sending me TikTok and Instagram videos and that kind of shit. She sent me one. I'm sure you guys have seen it. It's that one, would you punch me in the face for $1 million? I looked at her, I'm like, sweetheart, I love you, and I would Mr. Miyagi your ass for $1 million. I don't need to ask her that question. Bitch would push me down the stairs for some Chick-fil-A. She sent me another one. It was, would you take a bullet for me? I'm thinking, like, woman, you are the fucking reason we're being shot at right now. You can't say that part out loud, though. I told her, I'm like, sweetheart, if we're ever taking fire, I promise I will be right behind you every step of the way. Oh, I kid. My wife is great. I say that because we're taping tonight. She's going to see this. My wife is a vegan, which makes things tough sometimes, you know. Okay, she's a fucking pothead. It just sounds better if I call her a vegan. She vapes. She does the flowers, she does the gummies, you know, and I take gummy supplements, and she put hers in the cabinet next to mine. I fucked up the other morning. Took a handful of 50 milligram gummies before work. Yeah. It was a dicey ride to County Hospital, let me tell you. But once I got there, I had the best day ever! I coded a guy in the emergency room and got him back. I delivered twins up on L&D. I was this close to scrubbing in on a renal transplant. And then they found out I don't work at County Hospital. Kudos, though, to Phoenix PD for their rapid and, well, I gotta say, somewhat violent response. I felt the taser was excessive. You ever been tased? Like, that shit will make you see the Lord. And you will confess things that you would never speak of otherwise. They hit me with that, and I was just like, I still drink Bud Light. But, long as I stay 500 feet away from the entrance, they won't press charges. My wife and I, we have a couple of daughters. Our youngest is special needs and profoundly autistic. Her name is Cassidy Ann. We call her the Cassapillar. Yeah, sometimes we call her the Casshole. She can be a bit of a dick, you know. And because she's autistic, we always have to do things to stimulate her brain, make up games. I do Flappy. I flap the blanket on her when she's lying down. She loves that one. She goes crazy for it. She likes to make up games too. Her most recent one was steak knives. My mother-in-law and the dog are not big fans of that game. But, Stitches come out next week, so far. Oh. She's vocal but not verbal, so communication's always an issue, and we tried like the iPad and that kind of shit. So I started doing sign language with her, and it's really intuitive when you think about it, so it's kind of easy for them to learn. There's mom and dad, and it makes a lot of sense, Moms like to talk, and dad's always thinking. Okay, fine, we all know moms know what they're talking about, and dads are dumb, but, you gotta work it out. Right? But you gotta be careful, because some of them are really close, right? There's only like an inch or two difference with some things, right? There's, thank you, mom. And there's fuck you, bitch. Fortunately, my wife does not know sign language. So she's always excited. I'm like, Cass, tell mom thank you. She's like, fuck you. Her special ed teacher was super pissed. She's teaching the other kids. There's like 6 of them in the lunchroom. They're all like, fuck you, bitches. Oh, yeah, having kids is tough. And people are like, oh, you knew what you were getting into. I'm like, really? Did I? Did I know I'd be having an argument with a 13-year-old autistic child on why we don't lick people's feet? I wasn't prepared for that conversation. None of you are. None of you. My oldest daughter is a student athlete. She plays volleyball, and she's a black belt in American Kempo. Yeah. Yep. Wanted her to be a badass, right? And with the whole transgender athlete stuff going on, obviously it's a bit concerning. As a person, you want to be inclusive. People should get to play. As a parent, do I want her going head-to-head with a biological male in a full-contact tournament? No. But as a resident in a state that allows for legalized sports betting, don't judge. College is expensive. I just want to say, Dad loves you, and I'm gonna put $100 on that tall girl with the Adam's apple. Oh, I'm a big news junkie. I love watching the news. Obviously, with President Trump, it's dominating every news cycle. There's all kinds of comedy gold for us. You know what I mean? But it's hard because CNN and Fox, they're like always competing with each other. You know what I mean? And they're like 2 adopted kids vying for their parents' love. Especially when it comes to like their original programming. You know what I mean? Tonight on Fox, the NRA is sponsoring Marjorie Taylor Greene's 10 Best Handguns to Shoot Minorities. Oh, stop it. Right? CNN's got 3 transvestite hookers from the East Village reading, "Are you there, God, it's me, Margaret," to first graders. Right? You're like, come on. I saw a story about President Trump the other day. He was talking about going to start letting new media outlets into the White House press briefing room, right? I don't think they're doing such good vetting of these people. He got on stage the other day. He's like, I just want to welcome Licking My Balls from These Nuts 69 podcast. I love licking my balls. I also want to welcome Tyrone Washington from the BBC. I love some BBC. Stop it! Oh. But, I started to think, like, what if President Trump didn't become a politician? What if he became an actor? Can you imagine Star Wars with Donald Trump? Creating millions of new jobs with the Death Star. Millions of new jobs. Don't believe the rebels. Fake news. I'm Steve Haggerty, everybody. That's my time.
keep it rolling for Stephen Haggerty, please. Stephen Haggerty.